I request Babu Krishnamurthy to read the citation.
Thank you, President. The Rotary Club of Madras East Young Achiever Award 2018 to VM Sandeep tennis players. Citation goes. Chennai is the cradle of top-class tennis talent, having nurtured the Krishnans, Amritraj brothers, Mahesh Bhupati, and more recently Ramkumar Ramanathan, our very own young achiever in 2012, amongst others. Is it the aroma of redoubtable filter coffee that endangers this? Or is it the effect of invigorating curd rice that ensures this? One can never tell. However, what is predictable is that the tradition of tennis legends emerging from this part of the country continues. Venkatesan Mohandoss Sandeep started playing tennis at a tender age of just 4 years. It was his father, who was passionate about the game but unable to pursue it, gave his son an early start. The child prodigy took to the game like fish to water. His father credits the YMCA Triangle Trust for providing world-class training at affordable cost, which provided Sandeep the right opportunities to reach the stage. In his early days, he was coached by Mr. Karthik, who set the foundation for a great technique, which was later built on by Coach Ravi. Mr. Uday Kumar Reddy has helped his transition to a complete and competitive player capable of fighting hard and winning close battles. Sandeep, currently 15, is ranked number 1 boys under 16 India. He represented India in the World Juniors at Bangkok in 2016 and 17 and was recently selected to the Indian Junior Davis Cup team. The various awards that decorate his label adequately are as much a recognition of Sandeep's success thus far as they are of his potential to be a champion in the top draws of the game. In tennis, you're an island. Of all the games men and women play, tennis is closest to solitary confinement, Agassi says in his autobiography, Open, referring to the mental toughness needed to be a champion. And tough Sandeep is, as he is known to play the big points and matches with consummate ease. The great Rod Laver used to say, when you got your man down, rub him out. This is Sandeep's forte, for he is a quintessential genial giant killer. Skill, attitude, tenacity, focus and endurance are certain attributes that go into making a champion. Sandeep is endowed with these qualities in abundance, and we are certain that his discerning ability to keep at it through thick and thin would make him one of the greats. Rotary Club of Madras East bestows on this talented lad the Young Achiever Award to mark his achievements this far and to spur him for greater accomplishments going forward. Presented Thursday, 5th April 2018, signed President B.S. Purushothaman, Rotarian Murugavel Selvan, Award Sponsor, and Rotarian G. Sujata, Director Youth Service. Thank you.
DDT. My coaches, the ball boys, the markers, they all provide me the best and they help me do the best on court. And Narayan sir has a great academy, TDT, which makes tennis more affordable for everyone to play. And I'm lucky to be placed in the academy. And my school is very supportive, and I like to do more for my country, and I'll give my best. Thank you.
That's a wonderful acceptance speech, Sandeep. Thank you. I now request Murugavel Selvan to introduce the chief guest.
Thank you, President. Good evening, all. I'd like to first take this opportunity to thank the President, the Board, and the Rotary Club of Madras East for giving us the opportunity to sponsor this award year on year. I think, encouraging youngsters in the field of sports, education, arts, and culture is really important. And best wishes, Sandeep, for your career. And I'm sure you'll bring greater laurels not only to yourself, but the whole of country, India as well. When I was told that this award is going to happen in April, I was thinking who I could invite as the chief guest. And one of the things that came into my mind was I know Saravanan from before and his enthusiasm for sports, and we were saying, you know, I played tennis before, but you can look at him and say he's a sports enthusiast. He actually does the full marathon and is a cycling expert as well. So not only he heads all of engineering, but he, you know, is a fitness enthusiast. Dr. Saravanan is a senior vice president of Ashok Leyland. He heads the R&D for Ashok Leyland, and in this role, he heads a team of 1,500 engineers. He is based out of the Ashok Leyland Technical Center, and he has over 25 years of experience in the automotive industry. He's worked abroad at Ford and Intel, and we've also had, you know, associations with him when he used to live in Detroit. I have some few common friends, so I've known him from my US days as well. He has a PhD in mechanical engineering from the University of Florida. He's also an MBA from the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and he'd done his bachelor's in Anna University, so he's, you know, got all the degrees that one can think of. Dr. Saravanan serves on a number of bodies, the Automotive Society of Indian Automotive Manufacturers, CII. He's in a number of government panels related to the automotive industry. Innovation and skill development, he was the co-chair of the CMR and Safety Regulations Group. They are actually responsible for formulating the new safety regulations for the automotive industry in India. He's very passionate about skill development and mentoring, and he really goes out of the way to ensure that all of his employees and the culture within Ashok Leyland is one of innovation and product development. And like I said before, he enjoys running and cycling. So please give a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Saravanan. Incidentally, his wife, Padma, is a classmate of my wife, Subha, and they have two children, Neha and Vikram, who are at Balavidya Mandir studying grade 7 and grade 10.
What can I say? I've been stunned by the achievements of this young lad here. Huh? I thought I was an achiever in my life, but this is nothing compared to what I see somebody achieve at a young age of 15. And I think I do wish him the very, very, very best in his life. And I think from what I see, I'm actually glad, I'm happy that I can say 10 years from now that I actually met this person. I was involved in helping him in some way or the other. Take it forward. Congratulations and all the very best. Yeah. Mr. Purushottamam, Mr. Murugavel Selvam, members on the dais, Mr. Sandeep, his family members, and members of the audience, a very good evening to you all. I'd like to start by conveying my thanks to Murugavel for inviting me to this event. When he first invited me, I thought it's going to be a small gathering with somebody who's going to get an award, and I never anticipated a person of this achievement coming up to get the award. I think to me it has been an eye-opener, and I'm thankful for the honor. Thank you, Murugavel. I think I did not spend any more time on talking about the accolades that Mr. Sandeep has won. And I think all I can say is, at this age, this achievement, I do wish him all the very best, and I do sincerely thank his family for the fact that a lot of parents don't encourage their kids to get into sports. They encourage their kids to get into education. I think this is a very important aspect that we need to sort of focus on. A holistic development of a kid is very important, and I'm very, very happy and sincerely very happy that his parents chose to indulge, to support in every way possible in his passion. And that's very important. I think that's something that we as parents should learn, and for that I'm grateful to his parents, and I thank them for what they've done for him. When I was actually reading up on the kind of activities that Rotary Club or Madras East does, it seemed to be very varied set of activities, all the way from honoring cancer parents to have training institutes to helping people with dialysis centers and so forth. I was thinking, what does it all mean? One thing that is common in all this is it's all about giving back to society, what I see it. It's in one from the other. So I kept on thinking, so what does it mean? Are we as people giving back enough. That got me thinking, right? I mean, we heard of billionaires giving away half their wealth, right? But we who are not necessarily billionaires, are we doing enough to society? Are we not where we are because of society? Are we not where we are because we're standing on the shoulders of the people before us, the society in general? But the question is, are we doing enough? To me, the answer is no. While institutions like Rotary Club provides a fantastic framework for a limited number of people to actually give back to society, there's a large majority of people like me, for example, who probably don't give back enough. I think that I think to me is the fundamental crux of what needs to be done, at least in this country, for us to become a nation of givers rather than takers. We at this point are, if you ask me, a nation of takers and not a nation of givers. And people may say, you know what, I can't give to society because I can't afford it, I'm not rich, I'm not a billionaire, so I need money. I think every small person can make a difference. If you look at Sandeep's life, there's probably 30, 40 people, including the person who took the ball when he was playing tennis, right? Everybody makes a difference. In the same way, any small gesture, any small thing you do to give back to society makes a big difference. It's not just what Bill Gates Foundation does in terms of polio vaccination and so forth. It is what a single person like you, me, and can do by giving back or teaching a kid in a government school. It's very, very simple thing to do, but we don't do it. And I think we got to reflect back and think back why we don't do it, right? There's also a different reason for doing it. We all know when we contribute, when we volunteer, when we give something, we all know that it actually helps the person who's receiving the gift of giving. Did you know that actually helps the person who's giving it? There are numerous studies that show that, in fact, there's a study in Carnegie University which shows that a person who gives more frequently has a much better mental and physical health than a person who doesn't give much. Giving here is both financially and volunteering. In fact, the study showed that people over 50, who actually give a lot more to society, have a much lower chance of getting a high BP, which is a good indicator of health, right? So all I'm saying is there's a selfish reason for giving. So you can be selfish, which means you please give to society. I think this is sort of the crux of what I was going to focus on today. So what is stopping us from giving? I don't know what the answer is. But what I want each and every one of us here to think is, sit back, reflect on, am I doing enough for my school, for my college, for my society, for the people who actually need the help? I think this reflection itself will make us think more and more about how we can actually give back to society. This, I think, is for us critical, not just as people in Chennai, but as people in India. And while I'm really happy that an organization like Rotary Club is doing what it can, I think we need to do a lot more. And I do hope that I have at least put some thoughts in your mind in terms of reflecting on what is it we can do as individuals, not just depending on the government or some other NGO, but as individuals, what can we do more to help somebody needs help. And I thank you all once again for the opportunity, and I'm really honored to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that thought-provoking speech. I must say every member of the Rotary Club of Madras is sitting here are a big giver, and we have done a fantastic projects, and we have great partnership with a lot of corporates, and we look forward to having an association with you too. As a token of our appreciation, I give hand over a memento to our chief. A Wimbledon cap brought by Feroz, and we give him, and we hope to see him quite soon in the future at Wimbledon Academy. Thanks, Paparao, for this short announcement, and I request Sujata for a vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all. I am here to sign off this lovely evening. Can you hear me? Yeah. It's a lovely evening started beautifully by our Annette, dear Sumedha. Beautiful invocation song. Coming to the hero of the evening, our dear Sandeep. Sandeep, I would like to tell you, by accepting this award, no, you have become a member of this close-knit RCME family. Okay? Whenever you lift the cup, anywhere in the world, okay, and you make the news, you can be rest assured all these family members will be cherishing and applauding you as my awardee, our awardee. Thank you for accepting the award. And I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Saravanan, who is an eminent personality of the Ashok Leyland, to come here, sir, amidst your busy schedule, and give us a great insight. Thank you very much. Okay. And if the hero is Sandeep, the heroine is always a citation. I need to thank Rotarian Babu for beautifully drafting the citation, and Rotarian Divya for designing it very, very beautifully. And I would like to thank Rotarian Venu for selecting you as the awardee for the year. Okay. This whole program is because of Rotarian Murugavel Selvan. We have to thank the sponsor and our dear Rotarian, our mentor, Srini. He is mentoring from A to Z. Sorry, come again? He was mentoring from A to Z of this program. And our chairman, past President Rotary Rajendran, for staging such a beautiful and memorable event. Thank you very much. A special thanks to media and Crown Plaza for their hospitality, and each and every one of you here who are part of this memorable evening. Thank you very much.